Howdy folks, Moose here. I want to talk about the brand new 180 to 400 Nikkor lens. Now, right off the bat, this is not a lens for everybody for many reasons. I mean, it is, first and most, not inexpensive, okay? Now, for that price though, you get a spectacular lens. So it's about 5.5 inches by 14 inches in length. You've got a shade here. It's about 7.7 pounds. You have fluoride and ED glass, and you have the ability to focus down to 6.6 feet. Now, the first question people ask is it better than the 200 or 400? In my humble opinion, it is. It is better balanced, okay, which is important, because I handhold and shoot this a lot, all right? It is sharper, not a tad sharper. It is sharper. For example, if you look at this photograph taken at 560 millimeters, so I'm using the Builtin Teleconverter of this broadbill hummingbird, and I zoom in and you look at just the breast feathers, look at the incredible detail you see. It is staggering. Now, by itself, it's 180 to 400 millimeter. When you put the teleconverter in place, which is no more than simply this lever going down, it's hard to see that little lever. There's normal, there's a 1.4. You're now at 252 millimeter to 560 millimeter. Now, at 180 to 400, you're at f4, wide open. Put it in that 1.4, you're at 5.6 at that 252 to 560 range. Now, I have to tell you, when I first thought about this Builtin Teleconverter thing, I'm like, really? Is that big a deal? Then I started using it to photograph the chipmunks here in our property. And I'm on the ground, and if I had to add a teleconverter, I have to stop, hold the camera, take this body off, put the teleconverter on, put it back on and go. And without this lens, that's what you have to do. But in this case, I have to just simply throw this switch and I go from 180 to 400 to 252 to 560. That's pretty darn cool. Now let me talk about this for 1 second. There is a lock on this lever, and if I'm moving around shooting, I don't have it in place. If I'm putting it in a bag, going from place to place to place before I shoot, I do lock this in place, which is a simple little lever. It makes a difference. Now you might be wondering why the tripod mount is up here. That's because I use it as a carrying handle. That's how I typically use it. I have the Nikon Rapid strap on here, and it's going to be slung down by my side when I use it. Now, I first was not going to get this. I had both of the 200 or 400s, the original and the VR2. And I looked at my records and I said, yeah, I'm not really using that much. Said that, and then I had two projects came up where this is going to be the needed lens. So I went and got it. I was able to justify it with the business. Now, once I had it in my hands and started using it, the applications for it grew and grew. So going back to those hummingbirds, because it shoots it down to 6.6 feet, okay, and I have 560 millimeter, those little hummingbirds were the perfect image size with this combination. That's just one of many examples. You can add an additional 1.4 to this, and when you do that, you have almost an 800 millimeter lens in this very small package. So all of that versatility, lightweight, easy hand holding, well balanced, incredibly sharp, I've really fallen in love with this lens. It is really a marvelous lens. But like I said, it's not for everyone. So if you're thinking about it, I highly recommend you rent it first, check it out for yourself, and then if you want to buy it, go buy it. They're not easy to come by, few are being made, but this is the 180 to 400. It's a gorgeous lens. I highly recommend it, and I love it.